Hey boys and girls, today we're going to be practicing comparing and contrasting, which is something that good readers do to think about what is the same and what is different. It's like making a connection and thinking about what the author changed. Today's book is Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs, which, as I'm sure you can already tell, is a new version of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And this book is by Mo Willems, one of our favorite authors, who wrote all the Pigeon books, Gerald and Piggy, and a lot of other really, really cute books. So, he took Goldilocks and the Three Bears and he changed it to be something that's kind of the same but also very different. So it's your job as you listen and read along with me to see what are the things that are the same as regular Goldilocks and the Three Bears and what are some things that are different. That's called comparing and contrasting. Okay, we're ready. Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs as retold by Mo Willems. Remember, some of these classic fairy tales, the author didn't write this story. He didn't come up with this. Retold means it's a classic tale that people like to tell over and over, and that's where we get the changes. That's what makes it fun. Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs. Got a lot of Goldilocks here. Goldilocks and the Three Foxes, Goldilocks and the Three Alligators, Goldilocks and the Three Goldfish, but they're all crossed out. These don't seem to be what this book is about. And there she is. There's our character. Once upon a time, there were three dinosaurs, Papa Dinosaur, Mama Dinosaur, and some other dinosaur who happened to be visiting from Norway. There's a change already. What was normal Goldilocks and the Three Bears? Papa, Mama, and a baby. But in this one, this is just a dinosaur that's visiting. And here I see the sign says, Home Sweet Dinosaur Home. One day, for no particular reason, the three dinosaurs made up their beds, positioned their chairs just so, and cooked 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding at varying temperatures. "Oh boy," said Papa Dinosaur in his loud, booming voice. "It is finally time to leave and go to the, someplace else." "Heh heh heh. Yes," continued Mama Dinosaur. "I sure hope no innocent little succulent child happens by our unlocked home while we are, someplace else." "Har, har, har." Then the other dinosaur made a loud noise that sounded like a big evil laugh, but was probably just a polite Norwegian expression. The three dinosaurs went someplace else and were definitely not hiding in the woods waiting for an unsuspecting kid to come by. Looks like they are hiding. Sure enough, 5 minutes later, a poorly supervised little girl named Goldilocks came trapezing along. 2 miles to trap, but they crossed it out and said 2 miles to a very nice house. Getting closer. Just then the forest boomed with what could have been a dinosaur yelling, "Gotcha!" But I'm pretty sure it was just the wind. The loud noise was immediately followed by another loud noise that sounded kind of like, "Be patient, Papa Dinosaur, the trap is not yet sprung." But that could have been a rock falling, or a squirrel. And look, Papa is licking his lips, and looking right down here. So far, we have some things that are definitely different about this version. Let's see what else. Either way, Goldilocks was not the type of little girl who listened to anyone or anything. For example, Goldilocks never listened to warnings about the dangers of barging into strange, enormous houses. As soon as Goldilocks came across a strange, enormous house, she barged right in. And this says, "Welcome." Tee-hee! So, I'm thinking that this part her just walking into houses is kind of the same. What do you think? Let's see what else is the same or different. Inside, Goldilocks immediately smelled the 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding. Mmm, said Goldilocks. That chocolate pudding smells delicious. If only I could get all the way to the top of that counter. Then Goldilocks noticed a very tall ladder that just happened to be there and certainly wasn't left on purpose. I'm thinking, yes, it was. Goldilocks climbed up the ladder and found herself face to face with 3 gigantic bowls of chocolate pudding. What was the dish in the original Goldilocks and the 3 Bears? Was it pudding? The first bowl of chocolate pudding was too hot, but Goldilocks ate it all anyway because, hey, it's chocolate pudding, right? And I think the PD stands for Papa Dinosaur. So what is MD? The second bowl of chocolate pudding was too cold, but who cares about temperature when you've got a big bowl of chocolate pudding? Not her. The third bowl of chocolate pudding was just right, but Goldilocks was on such a roll by now she hardly noticed. That's a lot of chocolate pudding. Papa Dinosaur, Mama Dinosaur, and now Dinosaur from Norway. Soon, Goldilocks was stuffed like one of those delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons, which, by the way, are totally not the favorite things in the whole world for hungry dinosaurs. Tired and groggy, Goldilocks noticed 3 chairs in the living room, so she climbed down the ladder and walked out of the kitchen. The first chair was too tall. The second chair was too tall, but the third chair was too tall. Goldilocks wasn't going to climb that high just to sit in some chair, so she hiked over to the bedroom. When she got there, Goldilocks noticed that all the beds were also gigantically big. "What is going on around here?" groaned the exhausted girl. "The bears that live here must be nuts." Just then, the room filled with a loud booming noise that was either a passing truck or a dinosaur gloating. "A few more minutes and she'll be asleep. Delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons are yummier when they're rested." Even a little girl who never listens to anyone or anything had to hear that. Goldilocks took a minute to stop and think, which was longer than she was used to stopping and thinking. "Hey," she told herself, "this isn't some bear's house. This is some dinosaur's house." Say what you like about Goldilocks, but she was no fool. As quickly as she could, she ran to the back door and got out of there. And the mat says, "Wipe your talons." Just then, a loud plane flew by, which sounded pretty much like a trio of dinosaurs yelling, "Now!" or "Charge!" or the Norwegian expression for "chewy bonbon time." Suddenly, and completely coincidentally, the 3 dinosaurs rushed through the front door, but they were too late. Goldilocks was gone, and all that was left in the house were 3 disappointed dinosaurs. The end. And the moral is, if you ever find yourself in the wrong story, leave. And now she's going where she thought she was going, which was to the 3 bears. And the moral for dinosaurs is, lock the back door. They didn't lock the back door, so she was able to escape. And now at the back, we have all the crossed out Goldilockses, and this is the right one, Goldilocks and the 3 bears. So, This was Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs. Some parts were just like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but some other parts, Mo Willems decided to change it so that it was funnier or different. So I want you to think about what were some things that you noticed were the same as Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and what were some things that were different? Let me know.